everyone, and thank you so much for coming back and joining me, and if you're new, you are really welcome. I am rocking a Star Wars t-shirt today, just in case you can't see it. Obviously, of course you can't, I'll have to show you. It is Chewbacca, so I just thought that I would show you. It is my favourite Star Wars t-shirt that I own. I thought that I would come on and quickly talk about what I would call pretty disappointing poster reveal from Star Wars, who of course has Rey with her Skywalker lightsaber, and we have Kylo, so you've got the two of them together, and then we have Darth Sidious, you know, looming down over the two of them, and kind of looking like, first of all, I thought this was actually fan made. You know, I'm not trying to say it doesn't look good, it does look good, but does it look like a Star Wars poster for sci-fi movie? No, sorry Disney, but dear Disney, no it does not. I think that he looks like a Smurf, and I'm sorry to sound like really catty or whatever, but this would be good for something like the Smurfs. It looks very animated looking, do you know what I mean? The colours and all look great and vibrant and everything. Another thing from looking at the poster that I sort of got vibes on was, is it just me? I was sort of getting vibes off, because I love both Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels, but you know the episode from Star Wars Rebels, World Between Worlds? It sort of was giving me that sort of vibe from sort of the poster. I don't know, you can let me know. But I just don't think it's doing justice for you know, this final movie for the saga. And I just sort of feel that Darth Sidious shouldn't be looking so cutesy. You know, he's kind of looking like, you know, a very innocent Disney character, and that isn't, you know, the case. You know, it looks too cutesy, does that make sense? And as well, I just sort of feel that we deserve better than that, and this is just kind of proven to me that, you know, this is probably why I'm like a 1 out of 10, you know, excited for this movie. And one of the reasons why I am kind of excited to go and see this movie is that we're getting the return of Billy D. Williams, we're getting the return of Lando Calrissian, and I absolutely love Lando Calrissian, I really do. One of my favourite scenes is actually of Lando Calrissian with Han Solo. The scene of Lando Calrissian and Han Solo on Cloud City, and you know, Lando sort of looks like he's going to go in to sort of like, you know, give him a bit of a punch or whatever, and Han Solo just looks so shocked, like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. And then Lando just like laughs and then ends up giving him a hug. Absolutely love that scene between them two, always have done. And I know I've mentioned this before on my channel, but I just thought that I would, you know, say, because I love that scene, because Harrison Ford, Han Solo, is my favourite Star Wars character ever. Love Harrison Ford. So yes, I just kind of feel that I'm not very happy about this poster, to be honest. I honestly thought it was fan made, and if it was fan made I would go, wow, you know, that looks, you know, very great, that looks nice, but it's too innocent and too cutesy looking for a sci-fi movie for Star Wars. You know, for this final movie to end up the saga, that's what you're going to come out with. You know, the colours are just like so bright, and the whole thing, it all looks too animated looking, you know. Darth Sidious is like a puppeteer, and you're going to have him looming over Rey and Kylo. Here's my question, Disney. Why do you think Kylo and Rey standing against each other in a poster for this movie, Rise of Skywalker, is supposed to get me excited to come and see your movie and get me excited to go and get a ticket? No, Disney, I'm sorry. You're going to have to do better than that if you are wanting to coax me in to wanting to see this movie more than a 1 out of 10. It's as simple as that. I don't know what else to say really, guys, other than that. I mean, they're bringing nothing new to the table. This is the thing. They are bringing back Palpatine as a way of trying to get the fans to feel all nostalgic. And you know what's hilarious? I can remember I seen a video of Kathleen Kennedy. Now, I don't want to say word for word what she said, but do you know what she pretty much, as a sum up of what she said about the title reveal, when we got the title reveal, guys, for this Rise of Skywalker, she said it doesn't have a meaning. It doesn't have any meaning. Okay, love. So you mean to tell me you put no thought, there was no thought, no one put any freaking thought into the title of a movie? That says a lot. Do you think when George Lucas created Star Wars that he just thought to himself, do you know what? I'm just going to call it Star Wars, but there's no meaning behind it. There's no reason why I called it that. Do you think that he made a movie called, say for example, A New Hope or Return of the Jedi? Do you know what I mean? And thought to himself, oh, but it doesn't have a meaning. There was a reason why those movies were called A New Hope, and there was a freaking well reason why the movie was called Return of the Jedi. Do you know what I mean? And how is this going to work with Palpatine? Palpatine died in Return of the Jedi. I am very interested to see how they mess this up. I really am. Charlie, son! Charlie, come on, see Mummy! I'm out with my dog at the minute. No, come on, see Mummy! So yeah, I'm interested to see how they mess this up. I really, really am. And I know that sounds awful and really negative, but I will give it a chance. And this is the last chance that I'm giving Star Wars movies with the way they're going. Disney haven't a clue. They wouldn't know what the lore of Star Wars was if it hit them up the face. And this is the problem. And you know what, guys? I did a trailer reaction yesterday in case you haven't seen it. I'll link it below for The Mandalorian that Jon Favreau is working on. And there's going to be 8 episodes of the first season, and I can't wait. Apparently they're already working on the second season, apparently. But do you want to know what? Apparently they were given more, like creative, freedom. And that gives me hope as well. And that trailer was absolutely fantastic. That's Star Wars to me. It looks like Star Wars. It looks like they're concentrating on the lore. No one was messing around with that. From what I seen from the trailer, top freaking well notch. This poster made me feel not excited whatsoever. It looks like a little animation, looks like a fan poster, looks like there's no thought went into it, just the same as the title, Kathleen Kennedy, because you said, oh, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, that's because you don't see any meaning in Star Wars. You don't care about Star Wars. That's your problem. It looks too cutesy. That is the best way to describe this. Palpatine at the top. If you were going for like a live action of the Smurfs, absolutely. But for a sci-fi movie, for something we're supposed to get excited as Star Wars fans, it doesn't look like a good poster. Here's my advice, Disney. Completely wipe that off, pretend it didn't happen, right? And we'll try and, sort of move on from that. And then bring us out another poster. Tell us you're going to bring us out another poster. Something that's going to get us more excited about the movie. Kylo and Rey standing beside each other doesn't get me excited. Does it get anybody else excited? Why should it get me excited, more to the point? Anyways, guys, sorry about that little rant. There was something that I forgot to mention, guys, that I wanted to mention. That was at D23 there was apparently a small part of a trailer shown for the Rise of SkyWalker. So I would imagine, guys, would I be right in saying that we're going to be getting the trailer soon then ourselves on YouTube? They're going to be bringing out like an actual trailer finally. I would say maybe Monday or Tuesday next week. And the other thing I wanted to say, guys, is how do you all feel about the movie coming out on the 20th of December? I know we've known that for ages, but I'm just thought that I would ask your thoughts, because to me, I don't like to go and see a movie on the day that it's out because it's too packed and it's hard to get a seat. And I don't like going when it's like really, really noisy and like, it's like, I prefer going when it's a bit quieter. So I always wait like 2 or 3 days mainly, especially for something big like this. I'd rather wait 4 or 5 days, but then that would land on Christmas Day, and cinema's not going to be open on Christmas Day. And I wouldn't want to go to the cinema on Christmas Day anyways. But what I'm trying to say is I would have preferred for them to have brought it out around like the 1st of December. Because I don't mean to sound funny, on the 20th of December, I'm always sitting in the house in a cozy pair of socks, hot chocolate, marshmallows, something Christmassy, eating something with cinnamon in it, lighting cinnamon candles, and watching tons of Christmas movies and episodes, like Simpsons episodes. Why are they bringing it out on the 20th of December? That's a terrible, terrible idea. And, it's going to be already, like, crazy, like, busy with Christmas anyways. I don't know, am I being too weird about that? You can let me know, that's my thoughts. But yeah, I just thought I would bring that up, that there was like a little trailer at that D23. So hopefully Disney will release a trailer. I'm hoping, as soon as possible so that we can get to see. Yeah, I thought that I would just add that in, guys, because I forgot to mention that. I'm going to go back home with my dog now, and I don't know. Hopefully there's still hope for this movie. But you know, I think there's 100 times more hope for The Mandalorian, which I am looking forward to way more than a Star Wars movie that's coming out. Which does sound odd, doesn't it? Something not quite right there. Anyways, guys, I will speak to you all soon in my next video. Charlie, do you want to come and say goodbye to everybody on YouTube land? Charlie, come on. Come here, son. Bye to all lovely subscribers. Yes, we're going home to get a nice big cold drink. Mwah. Bye, guys. And may the Force be with you always. Hey guys, I just really wanted to quickly let you know that quite a few people often ask me how they can donate to my YouTube channel. I don't actually make any money from YouTube at all itself, it's just something I've chosen not to do. And if you want to donate to my YouTube channel, you can certainly do so. It is never ever expected. This is literally just for those who have asked or who would like to or are thinking of asking. That is the only way that I have at the moment. So if you'd like to donate by PayPal, I have my PayPal link in my video description of this video and pretty much, you know, all of my new videos. Again, it is never ever expected. The support that I get here on YouTube means the world to me, and it means more to me than anything. So if you do donate, please only give me something small, guys, because I do not want anyone, you know, wasting their money on silly old me. Thanks again for all the support. Love yous all so much. Bye, guys.